about. And then this scholarship is like, it's very nice. Why it's nice is that it covers your tuition, it covers your accommodation, and also it covers your flight ticket from your country to Sweden. When it comes to PhD in Sweden is free.
Wow.
Not only that it's free, they will pay you.
Hey guys, what's up? How you all doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Tochi. If you're new here, if you're seeing my face for the first time, you're very much welcome. Please consider subscribing to this channel. And to all my returning subscribers, you guys are wonderful. Thank you all for always coming back. I appreciate it. So guys, in today's video, I have somebody here with me and she'll be sharing with you guys opportunities in Sweden and Norway, scholarship opportunities, study opportunities, and even job opportunities. All right. So if you're interested in going to Sweden or you're interested in going to Norway, then this video is for you. And even if you're not interested in going to those countries yet, but you're still trying to make up your mind, on the countries to go to, then this video is also for you. So please stick with me to the end of this video so you get all the juicy information. All right. So guys, let's just get right into the video while I let my guest introduce herself to you guys.
Hello guys, my name is Cherry, and today we are, as Tochi said, we are going to focus on Sweden and Norway, and I'll be giving you opportunities and some information and like how you can go about it, how you can register, how you can do everything that has to do with scholarship opportunities and every other thing. And as well as I also have a YouTube channel that you can also check out more of the information if you're interested in that. So thank you guys, and stick to the video and then we can start.
All right, so let's just get right into the video.
First of all, we are going to talk about Sweden because that I am a little bit more informative in that. So I know that Sweden is not a country that is always in the mind, like the top one country in mind of people when you're talking about Europe, because it's just in the part of a Nordic country and it's not like a lot of people, but there are a lot of opportunities. So if you're into IT, if you're into registered nurse, healthcare, carer, all those other jobs, and as well as pharmacists, even desk like receptionist, and also a lot of shortage list in Sweden. So you can also have a lot of opportunity if you are able to apply and if you're able to move to Sweden. So I'm going to talk about two ways to move to Sweden. One of them is, of course, the study route, which is very easy or more easier than the other ones. So one different thing from Sweden and other European country like UK is that when it comes to the study, this can get a little bit tricky. So the universities, there are a lot of universities in Sweden, and then there are like the top universities and they're like normal universities. But in Sweden, they don't really separate it like that. So one thing is that those universities are a bit costly. So compared to other European countries, they are a bit costly. But one good news is that there are always scholarships. There are always scholarships in every university. So for me, like when I was trying, like I used to like try to apply and see how it goes before I can recommend it to people. So when I was trying to apply, I realized from my friends, I realized that it is really good to apply to those universities that are not competitive. So in Sweden, we have Stockholm University, we have Uppsala University, we have Lund University, we have other universities, KTH, and also Chalmers University. All these universities are a bit competitive. So except you have a really high like competitive qualification, then you can try to apply to these universities. Or except you maybe you have the money to pay for the tuition, you really want to get that rank, the school rank, then you can apply to those universities. But if you want like scholarship, if you want like normal opportunities, then you can apply to other normal universities. So when I talk about normal university, I talk about, there is one we call Umia. I'm going to leave the link. And then there is one we call Södertörn University. There is one we call Malmö University. There is one we call Örebro University and other universities, which we will also leave on the description. So those universities, one good thing is that not a lot of foreign students go there. So because Sweden gives free education to EU students. So those EU students, you will be competing with them for like spaces. And also remember that there are also Chinese students, Japanese students, which can pay for those tuition. So you will also be competing with them if you have to go to those big universities. But if you have to go to lower universities, not lower universities, but normal universities, then your competition will not be much. So when you apply, the application time is usually November to January. So when you apply first, you can start now to search for the schools that you would want. So it's mostly like schools in the north, in the northern part of Sweden. So when you apply between that, there is a website called University Admission. So in this university admission, that is where you do all your application, all the schools that you want to apply. So what you have to do is search for the school you want to apply, search for the course that you want to apply, look for the requirements, and then when you get all the requirements, you go to the university admission. It's very easy and very simple. Register, and then you rank your schools. So you need to find 4 universities. So you rank it from the one that you want to attend most to the second and third and fourth. So if the first one gives you admission, the second one and third one will be deleted. If the first one does not give you admission, the second one will give you admission. If it does not give you admission, the third one will, but you only get 1 admission. So that is the reason why you need to rank it from the most important to the least important. So also, most universities, when it comes to the school scholarship, they only or always take their first rank. Those people that rank them first, those are the people that they consider first. So if you want a good course and you rank it second and you really want to go to that university, you might not get the scholarship. You might not get the school scholarship. So you need to make sure you know like how to rank the first schools. And then there are different scholarships for different people and in different schools. It's always, some are always 100% tuition waiver. So you don't need to bother about tuition if you apply to those scholarships. But some schools are always like also 70%, 75%, 50%. So you can search for those schools that give 100%, then you register. And also make sure that the course that you register and the course that you study, they are the same. So because that is one thing that made some people to lose the admission. If you're going for nursing, or if you studied nursing and then you want to go for business, you cannot get the admission. It's just like a normal, like other places. Then there is another scholarship that is very, very big in Sweden. It is called Swedish Institute Scholarship. So this Swedish Institute Scholarship, the results just came out on 28th of April. That is yesterday. So it just came out. And then this scholarship is like, it's very nice. Why it's nice is that it covers your tuition, it covers your accommodation, and also it covers your flight ticket from your country to Sweden. Yeah. I know that is crazy, but it covers everything like that. And it also gives you 10,000 Swedish krona every month. So you can use the 10,000 Swedish krona, which will be around, let's say $1,000, something between there. So you can use it for your accommodation, to like fix your accommodation. And in Sweden, accommodation costs like $200 to $350. So that is how it works with the study opportunity. And then one good question that people might ask is, can I move with my family? Sweden is really, really considerate when it comes to moving with family, because if I get an opportunity in Sweden and I move to Sweden to study and I'm married, then I can bring my husband. So if my husband comes to Sweden and he wants to study, he will study for free. Yes, my husband will study for free and my kids will study for free. So
wow, wait, yeah. I'm trying to get it. So if I get a scholarship in Sweden, yes, free tuition, free everything, and my husband comes in with me, he would also get free, he would also get to study for free in Sweden, and my kids will get to study for free in Sweden too.
Exactly. Wow. So wow. If that is, because in Sweden there is even what they call partnership. So you must not be married. If you are living with your partner, like you're living with your, we call it boyfriend, but you have to be living with them for a certain amount of time. They can also be your husband and wife. You can also go with them. So even if you two don't have enough money to cover 2 people, but you have enough money to cover 1 person, you can go with your self-sponsored, and then you can bring them. They can study for free and and like find work and everything. And also you can work in Sweden, so you can do some jobs. So when it comes to study and work jobs, there are a lot of jobs, companies that you can search for. So there is a company that I recently knew about yesterday. It's called Jobb and Talent. So those companies are like they hire you to rent you out to companies. So they kind of like you register with them, and then any like those grocery stores, like all those menial work, they will just, if there is an opportunity, they will tell you, and then you go there, you sign the contract. And one thing is that like Swedish jobs are really nice because it's covered with laws and everything, so you don't get scared of being scammed or like not getting what you deserve. You will always get what you deserve. So that is it for the study. I hope I'm not missing anything. Then when we come to work or after graduation, so Sweden gives a 1 year post-study visa, which you can use to find work. So before you graduate, most courses you can go for internship. So through the internship, you can find work. So if you cannot find work through internship, universities also recommend jobs for students. So you can also ask. And even some foreigners can also work in the university. So you can look for all those jobs. Then when it comes to PhD in Sweden is free.
Wow.
Not only that it's free, they will pay you. They will pay you monthly.
Really?
Yes.
So you're studying for free and also getting paid?
Yes. So
nice.
Sweden is free. Also Norway, I know that Norway PhD is also free. So if you can be able, it's a kind of job. They take it as job. They don't take it as study. So what you will do is mostly like job research. It's just called job. So how to find those PhDs, just like you go to, for example, you go to Stockholm University, or you can search on Google PhD vacancies in Stockholm University. So you just find the list of that school, list of schools in Sweden or universities in Sweden. Then you can be searching it like that, PhD vacancies in this school, PhD vacancies in that school, and then you can apply. You reach out to the researchers and everything, show your research proposal, just make it to be attractive and professional, and then you can be able to apply. So when it comes to like jobs in Sweden, we have like so many sponsorship jobs in Sweden. So it's not only study routes, we also have sponsorship visa. So sponsorship visa are also for people in Sweden and outside of Sweden. One good place to find this work is LinkedIn. Sweden is known for like having like most of their jobs. I know a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians that got job through LinkedIn. So you just have to polish your LinkedIn profile. You make sure that, and then you can search sponsorship visa jobs in Sweden, and then you can see it on LinkedIn. Or you can just search companies that hire foreigners in Sweden, and then you can see them on LinkedIn. When you see them, chat them, submit your CV, make sure you follow them up, like comments, try to show them your why they should look at your profile. So those ways, like carer jobs, they hire through LinkedIn. Healthcare personnel, they hire through LinkedIn. And IT work, they also hire through LinkedIn. Accountants, pharmacists, receptionists, they hire through LinkedIn. And most of those jobs are English speaking, so you don't really like, not that you need the Swedish language, but it's of course advisable to know Swedish language at least, but it's not a must. So we are going to keep the links on the description button, on the description below. So we have some sponsorship jobs in Glassdoor. I will keep the link, and we have some sponsorship job in Indeed, on Indeed, Indeed.com, and then also Metro Job. And also like you can search for like Facebook groups on Facebook, like sponsorship jobs, you can search on Facebook. And also there is also another job for like professional, this is for skilled workers. It's called expatsjobs.com. So we are also going to keep the link on the description. So that is all. And also one amazing thing is that if you can be able to get the work visa, you will study in Sweden for free. You will not pay tuition. So he will study in Sweden for free.
Oh,
and then
okay. So if you have a work visa, then you can as well study for free in Sweden.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
So that is what a lot of people do. If they go for study, they can find work, and then they can change their visa to, if they find company that will give them sponsorship visa, they will change it to like work visa, and then they can be able to finish the study for free.
So let's just get this clearly. So one can apply for jobs in Sweden from their home country. So for someone who is in Nigeria, for instance, the person can get a job, a sponsored job in Sweden. And then would the company take care of their flights, your visa, accommodation and everything? Or would you
that is why I said like, it's like when it comes to work welfare in Sweden, it's always governed by so law. So it depends on the contract that you and the company finalize. So it depends on how the company tell, like what the package of the job. So it depends on that package. Some of them might, of course, like when it comes to IT jobs, most of them might, of course, sponsor your flight. When it comes to carer jobs, most of them, if you find a good home, most of them will also sponsor your flight. But then it depends on the contract between you and the company.
Oh, I get it. That's really nice. I just hope our people get to watch these videos and see that they have amazing, very sweet opportunities in Sweden. Wow, thank you so much, Cherry, for opening our eyes today. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, well, then we will go straight to Norway. So when it comes to Norway, when we say Norway, the first thing that we'll just get in mind is like Vikings, expensive, it's so expensive, and every other thing. But even though that Norway is expensive, but it's just like you say, Nigeria is expensive. When it comes to Nigeria is expensive, there are parts of Nigeria that are expensive, and there are parts in Nigeria that are not expensive. There are parts in UK that are expensive. Yeah, so that is also how it works when it comes to Norway. If you want to stay at the capital city, of course it will be expensive for you. So you just like I said in Sweden, you just have to look for that part that not a lot of people go. Of course, there might not be too much opportunity, but at least when you get there, then you can know how you will move to other places. So when it comes to Norway, the tuition in Norway, when it comes to study route, the tuition is free. Norway is free tuition. So, but one thing that makes people to not really apply to this Norway is that it also, like Germany, it needs you to show statement of bank statement when you are applying for admission, not after admission. So it needs you to show like your bank statement of a certain amount of money. I think it's around 126,000 or 140 something thousand Norwegian money. So it will be roundly the same thing like Germany. It will be 5 to 6 million naira, or like 10 to 11,000 euro, 10 to 12,000 euro, between that. So, but it's the same amount for every school. But you can as well use sponsors. So it's different from Germany, or different with Germany or other country, but you can use sponsors. So if any of your family member can sponsor you, then you just need to provide the bank statement and the sponsorship letter from that person proving that they will sponsor you. If you can be able to get that, then you can go to Norway to study for free. So what you just have to do is then to hustle for your if the money in the bank is not yours, then what you have to do is to hustle for your house rent, and then you can then find work to sustain yourself. And nowadays, there are a lot of people that does this proof of fund stuffs. They can as well help you to and then you get the proof of fund statement, and then you can apply. So, but one tricky thing with Norway is that the admission is so long. It takes such a long time. So if you apply, it starts around December, January, but the result is going to come out next month. So it takes almost 5 months for it to come out. That is why, like when you get other schools, you will just go and leave that one. So that is one thing with that. So it takes quite a long time. So when it comes to university, we will just put it in the description. We will just put list of the universities that you can check. And then they don't require IELTS if you have Sweden and Norway does not require IELTS if you are from a country that speaks English, or you have been taught in English through your bachelor's degree, or maybe your secondary school. So when it comes to Sweden, you just need to upload your high school, that is your WAEC. You just need to upload it as a proof that you can speak English. Then when it comes to Norway, you can either upload your BSc or you upload a certificate proving that you can speak English. So that is how it works with Norway and Sweden.
All right. Thank you so much. So for Norway, after the study, is there a guarantee that you would get a job, or do you have to go back to your home country after study?
For Norway, you also get your post-study visa of 1 year. I think 1 year, because Norway, Sweden is 1 year. Then Finland is more better than the two of them. So, but one thing that I always advise people is that if you are going for these countries, you know, like there are a lot of benefits in these countries. Of course, they speak English. Sweden speak good English. They speak literally like British people, and also Norway speak English. But the thing is that, you know, like you just have to try to learn the language. So if you try to learn the language, because Sweden and Norway have closely the same thing, like closely the same language, but it's not the same language. You just have to try to learn it. So if you can be able to learn the language, then your opportunities are just so many. You have a lot of opportunities. You have so many opportunities. So, and also when it comes to like, people might think when it comes to like racism or like, because people might also think about that. How do they look at Black people and every other thing? They are just so hospitality. Anyone you can call it. They are just so nice, and I want to believe, and from my testimony from some of my subscribers, they are really nice. And also, if you really look down, if you really like bring your eyes down, you will see the benefits, and you can also grab those benefits. You can also grab those benefits. Yeah.
All right. Yes, there are so many benefits when it comes to living abroad. Thank you so much, Cherry, for coming to share this information with us today. Thank you. I'm really grateful. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. Please subscribe to Cherry's channel. Her channel name is Next Step with Cherry. She has lots of information there for you guys. I'm going to leave the link to her channel in the description box. All right. So please give this video a thumbs up if you've watched to this point, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and follow me on social media. All my handles are in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.